So, good day everyone. My name is Monica Pacheco from DSIT 1A. So today we will tackle the Spanish, American, and Japanese colonial period. Spanish colonialization. The Spaniards had been exploring the Philippines since the early 16th century. Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese navigator in charge of Spanish expedition to circumnavigate the globe, was killed by warriors of Datu Lapu-Lapu at the Battle of Mactan in 1543. Ruy Lopez de Villalobos arrived at the island of Leyte and Samar and named them Las Islas in honor of Philip II of Spain. At the same time, Prince of Asturias, Philip became King of Spain on January 1559 when his father Charles I of Spain, who also reigned as Charles the Holy Roman Emperor, abdicated the Spanish throne. Philip was in Brazil at the time of his turn to Spain was delayed until 1559 because of European politics and wars on northern Europe. Shortly after his return to Spain, Philip ordered an expedition mounted to the Spice Island, stating that its purpose was to discover the island of the West. In reality, its task was to conquer the Philippines for Spain. At the same time, the first Spanish missions, the population of Luzon and the Visayas is estimated in lay somewhere between 1 and 1.5 million, with over intensity being low. King Philip II of Spain, whose name has remained attached to the island, ordered and oversaw the conquest and colonialization of the Philippines on November 19 or 20, 1564. A Spanish expedition of a mere 500 men, led by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, departed Barra de Navidad, New Spain, arriving of Cebu on February 13, 1565. On clearing it, despite Cebuano opposition, Spanish policy towards the colonization of the Philippines was it should be a peaceful conversation rather than a military conquest, a product of internal Spanish debates following the violence of their conquest of the New World and of Philip II's personal convictions. The European population in the archipelago steadily grew, although native Filipinos remained the majority during the initial period of colonization. Manila was just settled by 1-2 Spanish families in Cebu City. At the Visayas, the settlement received a total of 2,100 soldier settlers from New Spain, Mexico. Spanish forces include soldiers of elsewhere in New Spain, many of whom deserted and intermingled with the wider population. Immigration varied. The racial caste system Spain maintained in towns and cities. At the immediate south of Manila, Mexicans were present at the Ermita and at Cavite, where they were stationed as sentries. In addition, men conscripted from Peru were also sent to settle Zamboanga City in Mindanao to wage war upon Muslim defenders. There were also communities of Spanish mestizos that developed in Iloilo, Negros, and Vigan. Interactions between indigenous Filipinos and immigrant Spaniards plus Latin Americans eventually caused the formation of a new language, Chavigueño, a creole of Mexican Spanish, they defended on the galleon trade of fur living in the later years of the 18th century. Governor General Vasco introduced economic reforms that gave the colony its first significant internal source income from the production of tobacco and other agriculture exports in this later period. Agriculture was finally opened to the European population, which before was reserved only for indigenous peoples. American colonization of the Philippines. The history of Philippines from 1898 to 1946 describes the period of the American colonization of the Philippines. It began with the outbreak of the Spanish-American War in April 1898, when the Philippines was still a colony of the Spanish East Indies, and concluded when the United States formally recognized the independence of the Republic of the Philippines on July 4, 1946. With the signing of the Treaty of Paris on December 10, 1898, Spain ceded the Philippines to the United States, thereby beginning the era of American colonization. The interim U.S. beginning the era of American colonization, the interim U.S. military government of the Philippine Island experienced a period of a great political turbulence characterized by the Philippine-American War. Beginning in 1901, the military government was replaced by a civilian government. The insular government of the Philippine Island, with William Howard Taft serving as its first Governor General, as a series insurgent governments that lacked significant international and diplomatic recognition also existed between 1898 and 1904. Following the passage of the Philippine Independence Act in 1934, a Philippine presidential election was held in 1935. Manuel L. Quezon was elected the inaugural second president of the Philippines on November 15, 1935. Government was dissolved and the Commonwealth of the Philippines intended to be a transitional government in preparing for the country's full achievement of independence in 1946 was brought into existence. After the World War II, Japanese invasion in 1941 and subsequent occupation of the Philippines, the United States and the Philippine Commonwealth military recaptured the Philippines in 1945. The United States formally recognized the independence of the Republic of the Philippines on July 14, 1946, according to the terms of the Philippine Independence Act. Japanese occupation of the Philippines. Japan launched an attack on the Philippines on December 8, 1941. Just 10 hours after their attack on Pearl Harbor, initial aerial bombardment was followed by landings of the ground troops both north and south of Manila. The defending Philippine and United States troops were under the command of General Douglas MacArthur, who had been called to active duty in the United States Army earlier in the year, and was designated commander of the United States Armed Forces in the Asia-Pacific region. The aircraft of his command were destroyed. The naval forces were ordered to leave, and because of circumstances in the Pacific region, reinforcement and resupply of his ground forces were possible under the pressure of superior numbers. The defending force withdrew to the Bataan Peninsula and the island of Corridor at the entrance to Manila Bay. Manila declared an open city to prevent its destruction, was occupied by the Japanese on January 2, 1942. The Philippines defense continued until the final surrender of U.S. Philippines forces on the Bataan Peninsula in April 1942 and on Corridor in May. Most of the 80,000 prisoners of war captured by the Japanese at Bataan were forced to undertake the infamous Bataan Death March to a prison camp 105 kilometers to the north. Thousands of men, weakened by disease and malnutrition and treated harshly by their captors, died before reaching their destination. Quezon das Mena accompanied the troops to Corridor and later left for the United States, where they set up government in exit. MacArthur was ordered in Australia, where they started to plan for a return to the Philippines. The occupation of Japanese. The Japanese military authorities immediately began organizing new government structure in the Philippines. Although the Japanese had promised independence for the island of occupation, they initially organized a council of a state through which directed civil affairs until October 1943, when they declared the Philippines an independent republic. Most of the Philippines elite, with a few notable exceptions, served under the Japanese. The puppet republic was headed by President Jose P. Laurel. Philippine collaboration in puppet government began under George B. Vargas, who was originally appointed by Quezon as the mayor of the city of Greater Manila. Before Quezon departed Manila, the only political party allowed during the occupation was the Japanese organized Kalibapi. During the occupation, most Filipinos remained loyal to the United States, and crimes committed by forces of the Empire of Japan again surrendered. Allied forces and civilians were documented. Throughout the Philippines, more than 1,000 women, some being under the age of 18, were imprisoned as comfort women kept in sexually slavery for Japanese military personnel during the occupation. Each of the Japanese military installations in the Philippines during the occupation had a location where the women were held, which they called a comfort station. One such place where these women were imprisoned is Bahay na Pula.